Hello, friends. Not sure if anybody's tuning in right now, but yeah, we're turned the lights on. Wasn't able to get online last night due to a lot of factors, but I am here now, and welcome to Shiny Developer Series live stream. I do realize I'm quite behind on getting the VODs or the recordings of these on YouTube. They're actually there, but I just haven't publicized them yet because I like to do the show notes for it. But you know what? I might just throw a batch on there tomorrow or something. So yeah. Well, it's been a busy day for me. It's one of those days where I had to go on site for work and had to go through some big meetings, and maybe there'll be some stories later on. But what I want to do tonight is, with the energy I have left, finish up some loose ends with some re-architecting I've done with the shinylearning package that I'm hoping to get pretty close to finalized, because I've got a lot of stuff going on the next few months, and this is the first one that's kind of like a set of milestones I want to get out the door, so to speak, as I begin some really big prep work for later this summer. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot going on, so let's get to it. If you're here in the chat lurking, feel free to say hi if you're watching. Otherwise, we'll just kind of dive into things here. So, where's my trusty buttons here? Let's see what things happened when I was doing my automation. This is my OBS live stream setup script, so we're not gonna deal with that anymore. So let's close that folder up. We're going to get back to Shiny Learning. So let's open up our dev container. Hopefully not doing anything crazy. Looks like that's going well. I'm going to zoom in here. Always nice to have a little bit of zoom there. Okay, so why does it should be the fish shell? Anyway, there we go. So I did a major kind of pivot to how I was calling some of the main functions in Shiny Learning. And if you haven't heard about this package before, it's my way of trying to do like a evolution of a Shiny app that's all kind of within one umbrella of an app, but self-contained mini apps along the way. And I think I'm really close. So it's just, I did some refinements on how the templates are structured, and I think I made some really significant user improvements, but I broke something along the way, and I discovered that while I was waiting for one of my kids' practices to end, and I was debugging things, and sure enough, I broke things a lot. So we're gonna fix that to start. And along the way, I've got a lot of stuff to share. I've had a busy day, and kind of like one of those days where you have like a really kind of not so fun part, and then a part that was completely unexpected, but so glad it happened because it rekindled some cool stuff. So anyway, I wrote notes for myself on this, so we're gonna get right to it here. Let's get our R terminal started. Okay, I gotta fix something on my end. No, that's good. All right. What I broke was the snapshot function, and not so much broke, but I eliminated something that it was trying to do before. Let's look at our templates first, just to get our familiarity again. So in our page template, I have now simplified it so it's only one file instead of two files, which was going to be kind of ugly for users to really interact with. And I took basically an inspiration from another post about Shiny modules to let the user, if they want to, have a simple convenience function to run the individual snapshot on its own, which why I didn't think of that like a few months ago, I have no idea, but better late than never. So, but the thing is that it kind of broke a couple of things because it depends on the dynamic definition of the UI and server functions, which are done up here. And my previous method to write all this out when I do the snapshot was to kind of lift this function from the first snapshot to the next. But actually, this thing here will always be the same when you do a individual app. So instead of lifting it, I'm just going to do what I do when I add a shinylearning app, which is created on the fly, and then just paste the text in. So that's what we're going to do. So I got to open up my other file because we're going to lift some code from this. Maybe we'll make a function out of it. And then we will get that done. But I have one wrinkle is in my template thing. Yeah, I have it as one file, but I can't do, well, or maybe I just do another template file and I use it in the subsequent, yeah, overthinking this. I'm always overthinking this. Oh, I think I know who that is. Is that you, Alice, or is that Ellie and Hugh? I think I know who you are. If that's who I think it is, welcome. It's great to have you here. But if you're not, welcome as well. Okay. Let's where was I? Okay, let's copy this into a new template file. And then we'll be in business. An R file. Paste this in. Save this. Yeah, we can go to this page. Page demo.
Yuka_with_data just subscribed. Ruth.
Oh! Well, hello, Yuka. Oh, it's so great to have you here, and thank you for the generous sub. That is very nice of you. Very, very nice of you. I could definitely use that after a busy day. Always good to have some good positive vibes. Okay, so that one is saved. Yeah, I don't care about the linting because it's a template file. Yes, you made it. Yes, I had things went a little better than I thought they would when I got back, so I was able to squeeze this in for a bit. We'll see how long I last. Definitely feeling a little tired, but no, I had a better end to the day than I thought I would. So, okay, so that's here. And then now this is going to be used somewhere else. So let's take advantage of VS Code's features here. I'm going to split this over here. And I'm going to use this in a similar way as I use the default file over here. Now it copies it. I don't want to copy it right away. I'll copy it somewhere temporarily and then fill it in. Yeah, that's what I want to do. But we're going to do it something kind of like this, but we'll do it in a temp place. So that means go here on our to-dos. This is a nice extension, by the way. So in VS Code, what I've been doing a lot lately is that when Yuka, I've been on your streams, you've been looking at the R extension and some of the Python ones, but there's just a wealth of other ones I use here. Let me see if I show you what's installed here. Yeah, oh yeah, not the local version. I do the fancy Docker stuff, so that's why it looks a little different here. But there's an extension. Oh, where is it? To do highlight. This is pretty neat. It lets you flag these comments in your script, and then it's going to kind of highlight them if you do it. So back to here. It's very obvious where I have this to do comment, and that way you know, at my age, I kind of need a little help to visualize it. So it's nice to see where I left off in a visual way. So that's the to do extension. Yeah, to do highlight. Yep. So that's a nice one. And we can talk about these other ones if you're interested. There's quite a few I do here. Some I use all the time, some I don't, but there's a wealth of stuff here. So this is where I was before. Now, the biggest issue here is when I do the snapshot, it's doing it for the entire file. Oh yeah, this is where I was doing this. So it goes, okay, we're going to debug this. So I'll illustrate this. And this is just as much for me as anyone else. So in all my years of using R, my favorite technique is the browser statement. Always has been, always will be. So let's do our dev tools, load it all. Nothing breaks, yay. Oh, let's see if my my personality tweaks of my stream are working. Here we go. No, it's not because I need to do something. Bear with me for a second. I had disabled something, but I want to re-enable it because I want to have fun tonight. And that's this. Okay, we're gonna... Why did I hit that button by accident? Anyway, we're gonna close this. We'll reopen it. We're gonna have our fun here. Okay, let's see if my fun trick works.
What a load of garbage.
It did. All right. Well, it's not garbage, Principal Skinner. We're just having fun. All right. Let's see. So we're here. We're gonna do the browser statement. Yep. We're gonna load our package. And now we're going to make an app. So it's add shinylearning. And then now what's nice about this is we just give it the path to the folder where we want to put the app. And what the FS package has is a nice wrapper called path temp. And we're just going to call this, I always like to have fun with these. We're going to call this Luigi. No, not Luigi. It's too hard to type. We're going to call this Gobez, because that's one of my favorite villains from the Final Fantasy series. Okay, so Gobez was created at this cryptic path, but that's okay. Because all we want to do is we want to create a snapshot from this, so... Yeah, much easier to type, exactly. So it's now snapshot, shinylearning. And of course I was a dunce and just... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I need to copy this. I'm sure there's a more automated way of doing it, but you know. I forgot to save it as a variable. All right. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, so we're here. Now, one quirk of VS Code with debugging, I've said this in many of the other streams, is that in our studio, it'll give you that nice like line where the debugger entered, but in VS Code, unless you do the native debugger, it won't really do that with the browser stuff. It is on my 2022 like R resolution list to get better at debugging in VS Code so I can make it seem like the RStudio experience, but it's not quite there yet. So eventually it will be. So now we have a list of things. I'm going to show you what that list is. That is snapshot content. Oh, hey, Jackie, welcome. Yeah, I always enjoy the lurks as much as anything, so have fun. We're doing refinements to shinylearning, and then I've got some major prep work to start with a very, very big event coming up this summer. Well, time zones are also a factor too, aren't they? So I I understand. I completely understand. All right, so this is a big list of stuff. Yeah. I have actually not touched Shiny Cow in a long, long time. So someday I will. Oh, Elian, I remember you used to tune in quite a bit when we were talking about VS Code. Yeah, sorry, I was getting you confused with someone else. Yep, I sorry about that. Yeah. Anyway, brain's a little rusty. But yeah, what Elian's saying. Let's highlight this message here. See if this fancy stuff works. So you're wondering if we could shim the browser function to work. Oh, if you can, if you or Manuel or anyone on the team can figure that out, I will tell you right now, this is easily the last like UX pain I have with VS Code is the debugging experience. I pretty much have everything else working the way I want. It is simply the debugging stuff that still trips me up. So if that can happen, like I will be your tester of any stuff that's thrown in there. Trust me, I would love to have that solved because that is like probably the most sought thing I have in the UX of using VS Code for this day to day. And I've certainly been using this day to day. So one thing at the day job that I've been doing lately, and it's very fortunate to have this opportunity, is for organizations that get into like the professional GitHub hosted service where you're paying GitHub to keep your repos private for an organization, all that fun stuff. I've been using GitHub code spaces lately, and I ported over the majority of my Docker fancy setup here for VS Code over to the code spaces, and it works. And it works really, really well. And that's been a real treat for an app. It's not an app. I wrote some R Markdown kind of documentation in the blog down package for an internal documentation site that I've been on a crusade of like the past 2 months at work because it's supposed to be like the one-stop shop for everybody who's getting into R, getting into like the HPC stuff to like go there and learn about it. I've been using the VS Code code spaces to compile all that, and it's just so fast once the container's up and running. So this container stuff actually paid off for work where I didn't expect it to. So it's been a lot of fun. But the extension, like I said, if you use like a similar setup as what I've been doing here, it literally is like the same experience. Like I only had to change maybe a couple things here and there, but not for your extension or anything. It was just more about how I set up my Docker file. But it's all Docker. Like it's just that was. I haven't had many wins lately this year, but that was one of them when I got that working. And there were some quirks I had to deal with like our GitHub that we use in at work, but it was a game changer for me. So for any project where it's not like it's accessing an internal database or an internal file store somewhere where everything's kind of self-contained, it's perfect for that. Absolutely perfect. So I've been enjoying that. So that's why I've been trying to get more muscle memory, more comfort in the VS Code land on that, because that's until some improvements that are coming up hopefully later this year, until those come to fruition at work, this is going to be my most performant way of developing our code, especially in those kind of projects. So mini story time there, but that was a fun situation here. So what I just showed you here is that what we do in this map call is we loop through each of these, in essence, portions of the code of the template for the snapshot, and then we basically change things up. But here's what I don't want it to do. I don't want it to do this. I want to put that in myself later. So the first step is I want to eliminate from this snapshot contents the demo part of it. And that's always going, well, it should always be the third element, but I wonder if it's too risky to go by numbers here. Or if I should, in the code, simply, if it has the suffix demo like I did here, like return a null or something. So that's might be what I'll try to do here. So in other words, we're just gonna eliminate it. Call me old-fashioned. I love the if-else statements. I know some better coders than me do a much more elegant way of doing this, but we're gonna go with it. Indentation strikes again, and I thought I had an extension to address this, but I apparently do not. There we go. So this should give me 3 slots, but the third slot will be null. So let's see if my intuition pays off. Let's see, new file contents. Okay, so it looks pretty cryptic here, but this is what I want. So it's got the new functions carried over from the previous one. Page 2 UI, page 2 server, and this is nothing. It's a whole lot of nothing, which is exactly what I want. And then we're going to remove the null entry. Okay, so I'm just going to say it was a variable first, and then we'll see if I... Is there an elegant way to just exclude null entries from a list? I feel like there is, so I'm going to look for it. Let's see what our friendly per package has to say here. I feel like there's something here for that, but let's see. Oops. It's a compact. Keep or discard elements. I feel like it's one of those. Maybe they have a convenient one for like eliminate any missing or nulls from it. Just curious. Not negate. Now let's try the there was that keep or drop or something. Let's see. Or discard. There it is, compact, as it removes all empty elements. That's the one. I knew it was there somewhere. Let's see if that does it. Yes, it did. Perfect. So that's exactly what I wanted. So we're just going to make it like that. And then this will write it out. So let me just run it here. And this will write it, or this, wait, the first step is we create it as a big character vector. Now, when it writes it out, it's going to look a lot better than this, I think. At least it should. but I don't want to write it yet, because at this point we want to do the demo function, but in the easier way. Use template demo function. Sorry, template demo function file. Recreate demo. Okay. So that's where we're going back here. We're going to read the lines of that demo function. Let's see, where do I do that? Yeah. So it's fill template. That's my convenience function. Let me see what is playing now. Well, that's not a nice song. Let's change it up a bit. Go on local here. Let me hold on, folks. Let me switch it up. All right, I'm gonna shuffle it some more. Piano. Okay, so new file char. All right, fill template. So now this is going to be, I need to grab it from the system file. This is page demo. Oh wait, no, hold on a second. I gotta get this right. Inst templates page demo, right? Okay. And our package. Learning. This comes there. We don't care about the app title, but the app snapshot we definitely care about. App snapshot is not that. Where do I save that? Snapshot name, is it? No. Or is that n apps plus 1? Is that it? Yep, that's it. Okay, yep. Okay, so... And then the output file Output file. I don't really want an output file this time. I want the text, so maybe I need to change this fill template function here. Yeah, it doesn't really... It wants to do it as a file. Otherwise I would... I'm gonna change this up. Yeah, why not? And hello, Tan. How are you doing? Welcome. Hope you're doing well tonight. Made the user experience for shinylearning a lot better over the past couple weeks, but I broke something, so I'm fixing it now. Okay, the easiest way to do this, we'll just make this a null. Output file. We're gonna switch this up a little bit here. yeah, it's all about the UI stuff. This is more just like Eric was a dunce when he first built this thing, and now I figured out my pain points. But yeah, it's been it is the facts of life. It is the facts of life. So okay, so that, yes, okay, now we're in business here. So this is gonna be not is not null. File. Now we're gonna throw this stuff in here. Stop it with the indentation. Oh, that's because that if I had to, I don't know if Alien you're still here, but that's my second pain point right after the debugging is my indentation copy paste nightmares. I have to deal with, and it's probably me. I don't know, but okay, that now instead of invisible true, we're gonna return the. Or I should do invisible. Whoa! Oh shoot! Invisible, but we're gonna do the. Build temp. Hopefully this doesn't break anything else, but you know, we'll find out. And then we go back here. This will become contents. Little template. Let's break this up. Now fill template, app path. We should have that here already. Oh, but it's the new snapshot path. Yeah, okay, I gotta. But that would be kind of ignored, I think. Hold on, if the output file is false. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, I figured out that template file is depending on the app path. Oh, jeez. No. No. We'll still keep this enhancement. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. That's alright. I got too cute with it. Yeah, we're gonna, we'll hard code, well, not hard code it, but we'll do it the verbose way. And then we'll figure it out. Okay, I was too greedy there. Yeah, this is where it's gonna be over here. Throw this here, so I'm copying most of it. It's fun. Whisker render. And this is going to be the napps plus 1. And this, the path that we're going to is new snapshot path. Then blue again. That's one. That's demo.r. Write that out. But oh, what am I doing here? No, I don't need to do this. Oh, I'm so silly. Okay. I don't need to do that. What I need to do is I need to cat it to the existing file, which is okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that at the very end, which means that we do it after here. Cat, temp. Actually, does write lines has an append? No, it doesn't. Okay. So we'll have to cat this to, we'll have to do this after here. There's probably a better way to do this, but let's get it to work first. And file con is... what did I do for that? Okay. Yep. Yep. Now the important part is this is append is true. Otherwise that will go really nuts on us. Okay. And that was a lot of changes. We're gonna definitely quit out of this and go for it. Let's see, where should I put the browser? Yeah, we'll keep it there. Yeah. Because we have Golbez still there, we're going to change our villain to Kefka. Right. And this I'm going to save the path. There we go. Okay, let's get this through. Alright, so this is where the new stuff is, so let's make sure this works. Click path. That should be right. Let's double check. Inst, templates, page demo. Yep, you got it. And then now we're going to read the contents in. Yep, there it is. And then fill temp should perfect. Page 2 demo, page 2 UI, page 2 server. Perfect. Okay, that part's good. Now we're gonna fill it in. Wait. No. Oh, silly me. Oh, I forgot to take this part out, that's why. Okay, that. Bye-bye. Alright. Let's just try this first. Now that should be good. Okay, so that file path is what? What's in my workspace here? Okay, so that's where we are. To the terminal we go. I'm gonna check out the file contents here and the other one. Okay. Now, this is the moment of truth. So we're going to save a backup of this. Back. Now, let's see if the cat does it the way we want. Uh-oh, I had a typo there. Good thing I've caught that. Alright. Oh, yeah. That would have been, that was embarrassing. Okay. Alright, I think. Let's find out on the other screen that I just botched. Let's see. Whenever you type R code into a terminal tab, it all heck breaks loose. Okay. And that definitely did not work. Oh. I need a file argument, don't I? Yep. Oh, about to do the same mistake again. Okay, now I'll go back here. And there we are. The only thing I might do is I might put a space in between. Oh wait, does the cat function have a sep argument? Oh, it does. Silly me. Okay, so I don't need to do it that way. File append equal true set. Do a new line. Oh, let's go back here. Page 2. No. Back. Now we're going to recreate this and see if this part worked. Ah, did it again. Fail. Now we go back here. Well, then I did a new line. I guess I need to do 2 of them or something. Let's try that. Ah, close enough. Okay, but it's there. It's definitely there. Now the issue is that for some reason that page demo script made it in there and I didn't want it to go in there, so how did I... Temp contents filled 10. Oh, Whisker Render does it, doesn't it? Okay. Well, we're just gonna clean up after ourselves. Let's make sure this part works. Okay, now that should be gone from here. Yes, it is. Let's get rid of that back file. And then page 2 should be ready. Look at it one more time. Okay, page 2 UI. Yep. Page 2 server. Page 2 demo. Yep. Success. We have fixed the regression. However ugly we did it, but we fixed it. That means that my browser can go bye-bye. And this to-do can go bye-bye. Let's get rid of some of the bad code here too. Let's get our commits in here before we forget everything. Script function. You know, we never really used the change we did here, so I'm just going to revert it. No need for it. Okay. Clean up some of this. Alright. Revise how demo function is created. Snapshot. Alright. Oh, that's great. Okay, so we're gonna bump the description version. If I can find where I put everything. You can see I haven't even populated this yet. This is part of the next step, is the major cleanup of all this. but had to get the base of it working. Okay. Alright, we're pushing that up. Whew. Good, good, good. That's good. I fixed my mess that I introduced a few days ago, and now there's two major kind of things left that I started a couple weeks ago, but then I got sidetracked with the user experience stuff, is making an app in this framework that's better than just a simple hello world, but really shows the value of it. And then actually just getting the package documentation and the README and all that stuff polished up. Because, little mini spoiler I guess for those of you watching, but I'm thinking, feel free to chime in if you're listening or watching this live, but I want to do a talk about this package at our Studio Conf. I think that would be a ton of fun. It will be the first time I actually try to give a talk about a package I create. Usually I give talks about packages other people create, but this is the first one that's kind of like my little pet project here, and I think it's a cool thing in the Shiny space. So that's why I want to get this kind of ready to go so that I can actually start doing something about it, or, you know, putting it out there, as they say. So what I'm referring to is that I started Shinysaurus to like bring it back into this new flow of how Shiny learning works. And I wanted to have that included in the package itself, so if people wanted to see how it works, maybe through a vignette or something, that would be the showcase app for it. So I can do that tonight, or at least make progress on that, or I can do the kind of maybe renaming the package, getting the README set up, but I feel like I've got to do this first, only the good example first, because that is truly the beta test of all this, is me now using the package as an end user and not as a developer. That's always something that I have to be very careful about when I build things like apps or packages at work, is especially in the situations where honestly it's just as much for future me in like my day job like responsibilities as it is as for anybody else. So I think that's what we'll do tonight, is we'll resume where I left off there, and let me see if this needs to be revised a little bit. Yeah, actually I think we're okay, because this is same thing as what my new functions give me. So I think we're okay. Just fast forwarding to a, yeah, I feel like I deserve a victory. Chime in after that. Okay. Now, in order to do this, we've got to go back in memory, the memory banks here. Oh, first, little plugs. I'm going all over the place here, but I have, get to that part in a little bit. Oh, dark mode. I need a dark mode here. Oh, that didn't go with the dark mode, did it? Okay, anyway, it's a pretty busy month and a half, I should, or even a couple months, I guess, because next week, actually right around this time next week, I am giving a part of a panel discussion about some of the stuff I do at the day job, or some I did in the past, but talking with other people about it. So I'll plug it here. I may do a tweet about it later, but I will be part of the BBSW, Bay Area Biotech Pharma Statistics Workshop. That's a mouthful. but they're doing meetups online. And I was recruited by somebody I'm collaborating with on some external R stuff in life sciences to talk about my experiences in one of the newer initiatives with the FDA. And so I'm going to be representing my company on a project we did, and that's me right there. And I even used my fun little open source profile for it. So that is next week. It's on Zoom, but I'll probably tweet about it afterwards. I got the slides ready. Now I just gotta get everything, through the process stuff, but should be fun. Yeah. I don't usually plug my worky kind of stuff, but one of the things that when I helped with the R Pharma conference years ago and still do, we want to be more open. Like, we're doing some pretty cool stuff in my humble opinion, but we want to better the industry for it by being to, sharing how we're leveraging innovative tech and innovative ideas. And so I was very happy that Ning had approached me for this. So I don't know if she'll ever watch this on demand, but if you do, Ning, thank you for inviting me to this. I'm really looking forward to it next week. So that is that. And then, of course, Tan's giving me some nice encouragement there. Yes, I am looking to do the talk proposal. But I felt like in order to do that, which I believe the deadline's been extended, I believe to the 20-something this month, which is nice because that gives me an extra 10 days. In fact, we better verify that. At least I better verify that. You can see how much time I have left for this. 21st, you got it. But yeah. So Tan and I are talking about RStudio Conf, which is going to happen in July 25th or 28th, and and I'm really psyched out for it. Last time I was there was in 2020 when I was in San Francisco. Every year I go, I learn something new. Obviously, I make connections, see old friends, make new friends, and this year is this year is gonna be a little different. What Tan is referring to is that's me right there. I'm leading my first workshop about Shiny ever, and it just happens to be about making really good production stuff, no less. So no pressure. Oh boy, yeah. So Shiny learning is kind of like one of the last things I want to get finished before literally the next major focus of me. There's actually a couple focuses, so I'm only just saying this just to share what I'm up to these days. But there is another conference happening sooner virtually, and that's the Epsilon Shiny conference. And oh yeah, I gotta give a talk. So that's squared away. I'll probably be involved in other ways too, but that's like the bare minimum. But they reached out to me back in January, and that's gonna be fun. So I gotta get the talk set up. So that's a fun one. They're accepting proposals, I believe, as well. They extended the deadline for this until 3 days from now, March 13th. So if you're in the Shiny space and you want to have a cool talk, definitely maybe check out the Epsilon Shiny conference as well. Put that in the chat here. Now, of course, Tan is asking a question that anybody that watches this stream already in the past is probably asking as well. Am I going to convert everybody to gold? Probably not, but there will be, I guarantee you, there will be one module in the course about Golem. I would not be able to live with myself if I didn't do one. But no, I will not expect everybody to be into Golem afterwards, but maybe that one module will change their mind. Who knows? But If Colin's there, I may get in trouble. No. But yeah, okay, where was I? So yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. So I gotta get that talk in April, get the workshop going, and then this thing next week. So yeah, I'm a busy dude right now. So just gotta like manage all of it. So why did I have the web browser open? Oh yeah, it was to refresh my memory about my Shinysaurus app. That is this thing right here when it loads. We're not going to do the whole app in Shinylearning. We're going to do just this part here where you have the data source does a data set. We have some intro text maybe. And then we have the metrics, the drop down of the data set that's available. I can do the star, we can have the plotly thing. And the crosstalk of all this, or if I just do a few points, where I'm going to see those three. This little thing right here is kind of like a nice self-contained, not overwhelming example to show how in Shinylearning I maybe go from like sketching where things are in the UI to slowly building in the real content. And then polishing it up. So I may not even make it look like this. I may make it look even better with BS Lib. But this is just enough, I think, to make this work. So that's our journey now. So let's get rid of some cruft here. Now, one thing I do like is in what I'm piggybacking off of in Shinylearning is I always think that kind of like some advice I got from Colin is that using this Shinypsum or Shinypsum, I'm not sure how you would say it, just put some random elements that mimic the way the app works without you like putting in the main stuff yet. It's just more for layout purposes, for whiteboarding. I think that's a cool thing to mimic here. So we're going to have a random DT and then we'll have the plot next to it. And then we'll have some placeholders for like metrics or something. So we're kind of going backwards here, but again, that's the best I could do. So, West Pacific Buddha, thanks for coming tonight. You're asking, how do I feel about adding multiple inputs? Now, you mean in the app I was just showing, where instead of just this one input here, having like a bunch of them? Is that kind of what you're referring to, or do you mean something else? Because I've definitely done both ways for sure. Okay, so let's sketch this out of there. We're not going to do like 2 rows of this. We're going to do 1 row with the plot. Oh, the Shinysaurus. Well, maybe. I'm open to it. I just want to at least get this part working first. The fun part of the app is actually this part right here. We take the dino, maybe we want to do a star instead. We lock it in. Have a little fun loading GIF, that still never gets old to me. And then that will kick off the plotly plot when it's done. Or I can do the animation. Then we just... You know, as I'm thinking about this, I kind of wonder if this interface should be better to do in Shinylearning, because this is more impactful, I think, but I could be wrong. No, I may toy with both. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Or I could combine it into one thing, where maybe instead of having this as a separate tab, it's something where you can explore it, but it's like over here. So you know what? I just talked myself into making it even harder. Why not? So let's think about that. Let's think about that a bit. Because my hope is that Shiny Learning is a way for people to show, not just doing this for like a hello world, like, you know, the infamous Geyser app, but something that actually does something pretty useful, but also not trivial either. So maybe we combine these two into one thing. Okay, I may have just talked myself into another week's worth of work, but why not? So we're going to do the Explore interface first, and all we're going to do here is we're going to change the width here. Let's do 3. Yep, scope creep. That was the word I was looking for. Thank you, Tan. Oh, that scope creep is wreaking havoc on a work project right now, and it's not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. But what can you do? Okay, so this will be a column with 6. There. Take this one out. Then this can stay the same. Okay. Now, where am I? I'm in here. This app.r should work, so we're just gonna... Okay, let's try something here. Let me just...
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, was this that situation where Hold on a second. I remember I did this a different way than the old streams. I went in here. Nope, it's the same thing. Okay, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Shiny brochure. Okay, what did I do wrong here? I find app page. I cannot find function app page.
Come on, people! I want metal!
Well, let me see if this happens with like an app I create fresh. If it does, then I know what I did wrong. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I get to do this. Is that why this is happening? Probably. Alright.
Oh, joy!
No, it's still bad. Okay. Alright. Ugh. Oh, I forgot to save that as a directory path.
Oh, I'm a disgrace!
Oh. Okay, well, apparently I saw some bugs in the package after all. So there's a non-separation of the curlies. Let's see what that is. Oh, wait a minute. That script shouldn't be there. I thought I took care of that. Okay, we better go back to the drawing board on that.
That was awesome!
Alright, let's see what I messed up this time. Yeah, that page demo script shouldn't be there. That's one problem. Yep, that may be what's tripping it up. I thought I had eliminated that. Let's see. Oh, I know why. I know why. It's copying the whole directory. Yep. 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 Copying it right here. Yep. All right, well. That should at least get rid of that nonsense. I messed up. Let's see if that really did the trick. Yeah, okay, so now it's got rid of that bad script, but we do need to see what happened in my situation here. It looks fine to me. But it must be in the app.r. Yeah, I commented that out. Seems like that should work.
Oh joy!
Parent app page, nav links, list. Okay, so let's look here. page is not there. I gotta find where I referenced that. Wait a minute. That function is from lib, isn't it? That was one of the major revisions I did, I think. No? Wait. Okay, why is it not playing? Or is that a function I used to do? What did I really mess up here? That's not going to help. App page, where did I do that? Where did I do that? Is that part of brochure? Oh, I wrote a wrapper to this, but where did I put it? Oh, I may have accidentally deleted that wrapper. So yeah, Yuka, you have a very good question. And she's asking if I'm preparing for the workshop that you were talking about. Well, this is not for the workshop. This is for actually, hopefully, a presentation at the conference. But I want to get this done first before I get to the workshop stuff. Otherwise, I feel like I won't be able to fully concentrate on it. But this is still shiny stuff, so it's quite related. But I just realized I probably broke my stuff that I did earlier because I may have deleted something when I shouldn't have. Oh man, this is not good. This is not good. Where did I? Oh boy, I feel like I messed something up. But what did I mess up? Time to go to GitHub and see if I can resurrect it. Okay, let's look at our commit history. Yep, I have definitely messed something up. So at some point, I didn't move that over, did I? Oh boy, okay. So let's see, is that... And Shinysaurus are... Yep. Yeah. Oh, I really messed that one up. Okay, well this is why we use GitHub, folks, and Git, I should say. Because now I can at least get this function back from my history. So if you didn't learn anything else tonight from my random debugging here, it's that using version control can save your behind when you mess up. And this is one time I royally messed up. So, wow. That could have been a ton worse. So this should have gone into the package itself. Yep. I actually used that site that Tan you were referring to when we were trying to do some resurrection of somebody deleting a very important file, much like what I just did here. And yeah, it was nasty, downright nasty. But we got it. Eventually, we got it. So we are going to put that function right here. That page is exported. Yep. Oh, that was rich. That was rich. Okay. So that will now be exported as part of this. We're gonna load it up. Now this should make it so we can use the Shinysaurus thing that I was just editing. And we have it. Okay. Oof, that was embarrassing. We better write that wrong now. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. And custom that page function back. That was close. Good, we're back to normal now. So, uh-oh, that was not good. Hold on, I need to try that again.
No siree, Bob.
Oh, stop it, Flanders. Yeah, we need to try that again, as I may have broke something else. All right. Okay, let's do an external browser to this. Not found, but let's see if that happens with the new apps. And I got more regressions to fix, don't I?
If you have a consumer complaint, just call this number.
You call this a supercomputer?
It's not a supercomputer now, Miss Montgomery Burns. Alright. Let's do a new app. Yeah, let's just do a new app again. Okay, we got more regressions to fix, don't we? So we've got
joy.
to figure out. Let's see what the page list gives us, because apparently the page list is going nuts on us. Good, we're here. Okay. Page IDs, let's look at that. Oh. Why is it only home? Okay, now we know what's happening here. So clearly it's not getting something. Okay, so let's retrace this. Page 1. Home. Yep, that's right. It's not in the global environment anymore, is it? Oh. When we source a function, where does it go? This hack used to work before. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything when I was doing this. What commit was this? F4. I didn't have any victory today, but I didn't pump myself up. Find new structure, the Shinysaurus example. Okay. So the big issue is this. It's not getting in the environment. Or is there a better way to generate these page IDs? Yeah, I think there's a better way. I think that's the key. We need a better way to do the page IDs. This trick ain't gonna work anymore. The module files. We just do this. Just want the directory of it. Yeah, this should just be home-page 1. In fact, if we do that. this. Do that. Nav links. Yep. Yep. And this. Okay, so page. Okay, I think that will do it. Let's see. Alright, quit out of this. Try again. We got it. Oh, phew. Fix that regression. Hello, David Jackson. How are you doing? I am working on the shinylearning project package because I actually want to use this for an upcoming conference talk, and I got to make it work before I can start talking about it. So we're trying to get it polished up so I can show people how a Shiny app is kind of built from start to finish without always just seeing the end product, but kind of seeing the intermediate steps in between. So just found another major regression in my hacking that we're gonna fix right now, because that's the only change we need is doing this. Putting that in the template app.r. Boom. That should give us what we want. Let's hear our comedy relief for the
You
evening.
call this a supercomputer?
It is not. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob. Almost did a spit take there. Alright, so let's get that loaded. Okay. We're going to do a new template, and by golly, this one better work right the first time. Bob. Come on, come on. Good, good. Okay, we fix that regression. Commit that. File based method. Shot names. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to wipe out the old Shinysaurus directory, and we're gonna do a brand new instead. Because this is bogus here. So we'll copy this out, because we'll need that for later. Ah! Okay. Put that in a temp file somewhere.
On the other side of the screen,
It all looks so easy.
Aw,
Sure
crap.
does, Flynn. Sure does. Yep. Alright, we're gonna remove Shinysaurus out of here. We're gonna recreate it. Nah, this is a quirk. Hold on. I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh, this is turning out to be a total waste of time.
Okay, I'm gonna do that somewhere else and I'll copy it in because of that quirk where it thinks I'm creating a project within a project. That always gets a little tedious. Now we'll move it. Okay, I think we're back. Now we're gonna move this over there. Alright, all that work just to get the skeleton layout. Yay, okay. So, going back to the app itself. Reload it. We will put a box up there eventually, and then we'll make this explore, and then we'll just put in the animate stuff below. So let's sketch this out and then we'll clean it up. Well, it's already 11:30. I'll go a few minutes and then we will probably call it there, but just get some other elements in here. So we'll add some headings. Then this will be another fluid room. Animate, and then we won't make it look pretty, but we'll just start doing placeholders for these inputs. Does Shiny Ipsum have stuff for numeric inputs? Let's see. No, it's more for the outputs. That's alright. Yeah. Actually, what should we do? Yeah, we'll do the default value of 1,000. Then it's another numeric input. And metamers, that's the last one. This is 150.
You stand before the final dimension, and I am
Just fast forwarding my music here. Okay. So I select input here. This is going to be the data sets. What else do we do here? Button. There's no styling on that at all. And this will be do another fluid row here. What's that input? Time between frames. Then we have another random plot. That would be fun.
What a load of garbage.
Alright, alright, I get it. I get it. And this should give us a lot more there for the app. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's weird. The spacing went totally nuts. Huh. Okay, well that's... Why is that over there? Whoa, that really messed up the spacing. Oh, interesting. Let's see how I lay this out. Fluid row. Oh. It put everything next to each other. That's what it did. Okay. Well, that's okay. I mean, this is kind of replicating the experience. You might just like throw stuff on there in the beginning, and then over time you refine it. You refine the layout. But this is just showing like a really silly thing. So again, nothing happening here, but you're kind of seeing what it's like in this experience. Okay. Yeah, that's... Again, the whole idea is to make it look not polished at this step, and then we add a snapshot, and then we move things around. Okay. Good. Alright, well... It's rare that a success means making an app look worse than what the real version looks like, but that's kind of what I hope for here. Just to get the template going. Okay, getting late here. I'm probably gonna close up shop, although I will commit this now. What's the diff here? Oh, yeah, I should commit that. Okay. Whew.
Whoa, dumber than advertised.
Not always.
That is
Not
ridiculous.
always. Alright. That's good. Calling it there. Any quick things I want to mention before I head out of here? I was going to show anything else. Nah, I'll say that for another time. Okay. So, next time, either Wednesday or Thursday next week, depending on the week, or how the week is going, we'll hopefully get to the point where maybe off stream I finish the rest of this, but then we start making the package itself documented well and the readme well, so that when I actually start advertising this, that it actually looks halfway decent. So that's the objective next time. So until then, thanks y'all for joining. I am going to get some sleep, but luckily I don't have to go on site tomorrow. I can work from home. Yay. It's always more exhausting when I have to go on site for stuff. So y'all have a great night. Take care, and hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I will put the VODs on the YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/shiny developer series, and I have a couple episodes, like the interview episodes that publish out. They've been recorded for a little bit, but just didn't get as much time to edit as I wanted, but now we're there. And yeah, we'll see you on the interwebs there. Okay, take care, bye everybody, and see you next time. That is end of line for me. Bye-bye.